Clean and clear, nutritious and delicious. Hello, that's what I say when I'm cleaning my vegetables. Clean and clear, nutritious and delicious. Because I believe that our intentions have a lot of power. The idea of blessing your food before you eat, you're like changing the molecular structure of the food that you were about to ingest with your intentions. Okay, so that was a weird way to say hello, hello. But here we are. All right, let's tap in today and see what kind of messages are for us. We've got manas, which is it manas? Nope, it's the other one. Iwas, horse, twin gods, and relationships. Twin gods and relationships. Okay, so I thought we would do something a little different today. And instead of jumping into the keys from Arcturians, the keys of Arcturians, I thought we could pull an animal. Is that just going to mess up everything? Potentially. Are we going to do it anyways? Yes! Okay. Let's do it. In the spirit of coming at things from a different angle, doing things different than normally. We've got otter spirit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take the otter. Where's this otter going to take us? More like it, right? Okay, otter, oyster, beaver, fish, stingray, crocodile, shark, swan, whale. Nope. Okay, where is it? Octopus, beaver, already, oyster. Yep, we've been there. We've done that. Shark. Okay, otter. What the heck are you? Oh, there you are. Unobstructed, joy, playfulness, contentment. Well, this is a great sign. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to the precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When it's in balance, it's full of love and needs nothing. When it's out of balance, it's gloomy, sighs, and makes silly excuses. Aw, it's so cute. And to bring into balance, a dance party or a celebration. I love otter energy. Beautiful. And connected to this twin gods relationships, it's totally making me think of balance, right? A balanced union of your masculine and feminine, the twin gods within. When you're in this balanced state, joy has to be, that contentment has to be, right? I feel like it has to be. So therefore, it has to be. Yes, joy. So joy was the message or the rune of yesterday's reading. All these readings to me seem to be fairly linked, it seems. So if you're called to this one and you're called to joy, then check out that other reading. Okay. Yeah, because the other reading was about the divine masculine moving towards the divine feminine. Okay. What is this one? Loyalty. The energy of loyalty helps you remain loyal to yourself. Sometimes this might mean being disloyal to a good friend. Once you've learned how to do this, you can be loyal through and through without forgetting yourself. Okay, this is making me think of protecting your energetic space, right? If you're fostering or mindfully cultivating moments of joy, but you're hanging out with people who seem to be like the thief of joy. They just suck it out of the room, and you feel the opposite of joy whenever you hang out with them. That's a good indication that boundaries, if not just removing yourself from the situation completely, right? Like, don't surround yourself with people like that. Joy is a resonance that is worthy of protecting, right? Just like you. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's discuss this one. Why is joy so important in this twin god relationships, in relationships? Joy should be a prerequisite or a signal. Yeah, consider joy like a green light or a green flag. There you go. Joy is a green flag, and not joy is a red flag. Move towards and surround yourself with the green flags. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it. let us do what we're here to do, which is feel into the energy and pull at random, seemingly random, and see what happens. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Just like that. Oh, I see. Not just like that. That one there, that one there, that one over there. Okay. Is this in line for you? Can you see? Let's bring it up. That's as far as it goes. Okay. I guess we're doing that. Okay, let's see what this is about here. Well, we know it's about joy and relationships, balancing and reaching goals, work and the temperance. This is interesting, these two side by side. Tempering, that is kind of the work, right? Part of it. The forging of the steel to become stronger than it would have been if it didn't go through the process. Three of Swords and Towers. Heart, ache, break, and the shakeup of what is known. Okay, we got the World and the Chariot on the outskirts with the High Priest and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this World's card and this intuition, and then we've got this fast-moving cosmic chariot with this knight here. So this is almost like maybe what you're up against in the face of joy. Right? Like this healing of the heart and tower moments. I'd have to know more about that, but this seems to be the furthest away from joy, right? Those heart moments. But if it's healing, and towers aren't negative or positive, they just, it's making me think of the elephant spirit animal and how it will sometimes create an obstacle in order to get you into the right path or whatever. And that's what I feel like towers do, whether they turn your entire world upside down in a good way or a bad way. I just feel like there is no bad ways. It's all just part of the process. It's all part of the tempering process. It's part of the things that make you who you are, right? Like all those seemingly things that didn't work out, right? Rejection is protection. Sometimes in the moment, it's like the worst thing that could happen, but later on down the line, you're like, oh, actually, that was the best thing that could have happened, right? And if only we can get there quicker, if only we can just assume when bad things happen that they're actually good things, right? They're stepping stones on the pathway on this journey, right? In life. So that's that spiel. Okay, let's get more information on what's going on in this reading. I feel like something is waiting to move, and there's an intuitive knowing connection to the world. I did just hear a thing where the World card can also represent coming full circle, which I don't know what that means, but well, I guess full circle moments are like, well, I don't need to explain full circle moments. I feel like you know what full circle moments are about, but it could be something that you're intuiting, that something is coming about, turning in your favor. I feel like momentum, holding this joy, this frequency, is building up momentum. I'm getting that like the pulling back of the bow and the arrow. I feel like that's what this Knight of Swords is representing. It's that, you're not letting go of the arrow while you're retracting, while you're building up the strength or putting the strength in or whatever it is. And then the moment that you let go, then the chariot is what is propelling that arrow forward into the world. Okay, in the Four of Pentacles, we've got the balancing of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual realms, right? Grounded, tapped in, taking a moment to do these things. So it's like this otter energy went through this process. They've reached this goal of balancing all their parts. Okay, tell us something about this Three of Swords in the Tower, or anything really. What do you want to tell us? Okay. That seems like a lot. What is it? Ask and you shall receive. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This Knight of Pentacles is a knight who is ready to take action, but is waiting for the right moment. Super creative, abundant knight, right? Like, look at his patchwork. This is all his experience, or their experience, sorry, in this blossoming field. And they know where they got to go, but they're just waiting. They're waiting on something. Signs from the universe. I'm just noticing how this staff is, well, I guess it's like a pentacle, like one of these. Merkaba? No, that's a 7 star. No, it's an 8. Anyways, yeah, there's just mimicking these stars in the background here. A sign, waiting for the signs from the universe to make a move. Okay, and then we've got the Lovers. So I feel like this could be a new relationship or love union, whether internally or externally, whatever you got going on in your world here. But I feel like it's going to heal hearts and flip your world upside down when it happens. As it would, especially if you're somebody who's like hermiting or has been on their own for a while. You know, love coming in would just totally disrupt everything you had going on in your solohood, right? Queen of Wands, she is shining bright for all to see, really. She's super independent, focused. Wands is about movement, energy, and this protection with the lions guarding in the background, kind of making me think of those like front gates. They have the 2 lions that kind of protect your space. And then in connection with your intuition and the night, basically. But yeah, see how this flower is mimicking the sun, right? It's this radiating thing. And the thing with sunflowers too is when there is no sun, they face each other and they share the sun within themselves with each other. I think it's beautiful. Anyways, okay, so that's the Queen here. Maybe something to do with intuition and the world over there. Then we have the 2 of Wands, which is about worlds colliding, worlds coming together, and also about having a hand in creating your world, right? So it can be taken in 2 different ways. Probably could be taken in lots of different ways, but yeah, this is like the Philosopher's Stone, this like wand here. This individual is seeing life from this unique perspective, seeing through the veil, access to the cosmos, and this is like the old world and the new world that they are having their hand in creating here. So something about a whole new world. This is making me think of, well, obviously Aladdin, but yeah, like a tower. You suddenly wake up and you're in this other world. It's like, what? And you're going to need to allow some time for acclimation. Okay, and then this one, the 9 of Pentacles, this is about independence. This is about the work that you have done producing results, right? Like this is a flourishing, abundant, blossoming, blooming garden. So the work has already been done. The tilling, the nurturing, the, what do you call it? Watering and weeding and fertilizing and all that kind of stuff. That's all this work that's been done. And this tempering of like between waiting and action, right? And this feels like the reaching a goal, reaching the top of something, right? Getting to a place where now you just get to sit in your garden and enjoy it. Okay, and there's something protected about that, and it's what's fueling this energy that's moving here. Okay. Yeah, the Lovers. I mean, within the self, when you become whole, when your masculine and feminine energies unite, there is a, well, it's love, right? Love beams out of your face. Just like externally, 2 people coming together, that love ripples out, heals hearts, and, you know, creates a whole new world. Where when 2 become 1. So I'm going to read it that way because this is about twin gods and relationships. But just keep in mind, like if you're not in that place in your life where a relationship, or you have already got one that you're in and you're content with, you know, you being more of a whole, integrated, balanced individual is going to create more love in your current relationships, right? So it works in all the ways. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What more information here? What's this? The King of Cups wants to get in on this abundance here. And they've also been doing a lot of the work. Could be part of this full circle moment here that's being intuitively felt. And then you got the balancing and the work there. And yeah, for two people to come together like this, they both have to be, like, there's a balance individually as well as collectively, right? Like, somebody who's done the work is not going to attract somebody who hasn't. Well, you are probably, but not in the same way. And they're not going to even get to see what the table looks like, let alone sit at it, right? Because to get here, part of your work is your level of discernment. Whoa. Okay, what's this? Wait, this one's a flipper. That's why. It's jumping, it's leaping, it's taking the leap of faith. Joyfully, right? Look at the joy in this. So, because it flipped out over this Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like something is leaping. Something wants to make a move. I feel like maybe this is attached to this Chariot energy here. I've been hearing in the whole divine masculine, divine feminine situation, world, whatever it is, that the divine masculine has been thinking about making a move, taking a leap of faith, trusting in their intuition, moving towards their feminines. So that tracks. Okay, the King of Cups also came out in the last reading, if you're interested in that. Oh, there's the Hermit, yeah. So this is linked to this Tower. If love is coming in, if a lover, if your person, I mean, this has to be your person. Healing hearts, a result of doing the work and having the being temperate. No, that's not it. The process, you know. And it might actually be why the Queen of Wands, she stepped out of this Hermit mode, or she is in process of stepping out of the Hermit mode, to be seen as whole, as fully integrated, because like attracts like. I guess the same is true about opposites attract. It's very confusing, this universal laws. Okay, what was that? Some flipped. People being drawn in the world there, and using your intuition to discern those that are there to help, support, guide, teach, and those who are just looky-loos. Rubberneckers, that's one. They just want to catch a glimpse. Yeah, look at the celebration. Celebrate. Maybe I was too quick to put that there. Where would we celebrate? I guess we would celebrate this Tower moment if it's love and the coming out. And, you know, maybe your intuition being confirmed. Well, absolutely, that means something. You know, blind faith is very, very hard, but I like to hope that eventually, you know, things are proven. Ace of Cups. Okay, King of Wands. So the Ace of Cups being an overflowing cup, and the King of Wands coming for his queen. Coming for his queen. Okay, so I think the King of Wands is biding his time, studying the stars, but definitely moving towards. What's that? Yeah, there he is. The Knight of Cups, the messenger. It's bringing this cup, but it flew over here. So again, this intuition, feeling this message coming, this communication, perhaps. A lot of the divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts are no contact. And never mind feminism, it's the masculines. It's got to be up to the masculine to communicate to break the no contact, because they have to get the confidence. They got to take the leap of faith. It's just part of the masculine journey of owning and putting away pride and ego and all that kind of stuff, right? A lot of them are avoiding for fear of rejection, putting it all out there and then having the response be like, yeah, I just don't feel the same way, right? It's the risk. It's that blind faith. It's more about knowing what you want and going after it, regardless of if you get it or not, right? It's like, it's about the journey, not the destination, and the transformation that you go through along the way. And so if you can get yourself, if you're, the masculine energy, if you can get yourself to a place where you are so confident in what it is that you want, that regardless of the response, I think that's a good place to get to. Yeah, that's mastery. Being so confident, secure, in your own, right? You're not moving towards the feminine, because you're seeking to be made whole, right? You're whole, moving towards the feminine, because together you guys are joy. Together you ripple out joy. Together your cups supersize and overflow and ripple out and change worlds, right? This power. That's the power of love. Okay, I feel like where is this one? Let's put her down here. Okay, I'm gonna go through one more time. If there's any more cards from this deck that can help with the messages today, then come on up. This is accessing your experience throughout your lifetimes. And yeah, like how many lifetimes did you not go after the thing because you were scared? How many lifetimes did you let pride or, your fear of rejection hold you back? Because the thing is, when you don't ask the question, then you never know the answer. If you always assume it's a no, it can never be a yes. Right? Okay. There it is. But yeah, the masculine energy has been coming in quite a bit in the last couple readings here. Whoops. Okay, let's do some of these little cards. I think I'm going to try something new. I was thinking about, instead of trying to pick them, they're not really easy pickers. So my plan was to kind of take a few. Oh, and drop some. Like that. Okay, so devils. Yes, this is part of the work, was taming the devils, caging them, recognizing them, moving them out of the way, taking away any power that they have. Devils, they make me think of Satan, obviously. But Satan is a Hebrew word that means adversary. And so devils are any resistance, anything that stands in front of you that creates an obstacle or a thing that you have to overcome. And like I was saying in the beginning about, towers sometimes looking like the worst possible thing that could happen, but later on they end up being, I'm so glad that happened, because now look at me. Now look where I am, kind of thing. And so, yeah, this recognition that the devils are part of the process. It's how you integrate, what power you give them or not, like how you utilize them, right? And we've got the death of the old to give birth to the new with love here. Yeah, get rid of all those limiting beliefs that we impose upon ourselves, or that have been conditioned upon us or modeled to us from the people in our lives, and transmute all that into love. This is what empowers people, is the transmutation. This is the alchemical process. This is the tempering, right? The making a metal be more than it was before or after the process. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I kind of lost it halfway. Okay, there's love. We've got star and intuition. Yes, whoever this reaping the rewards, sitting in their abundance person is the star. That's the epitome of shining. And intuition here is definitely what you need to use to know when to take the leaps of faith, to know when to allow that chariot to ride in, carrying the cosmos with it, right? And this protection here. This is like safety until you leap. And then we've got the strength here. So strength of this King of Wands. becoming, turning into, fostering the overflowing cup and the growth. Yeah. I'm really thinking about the supersizing of the cup when two overflowing cups come together, right? It's not just now there's two overflowing cups. It's like like their individual cups just get bigger and better. So it becomes, instead of two overflowing cups, it's two overflowing cups, which actually create one unit, but while maintaining their separate unities. Okay. Then we got the goal here. So your intuition is leading you towards something, and trust it. Your intuition is on fire and will not lead you astray. And there's the temperance. Yeah. So trust the process of this. Trust the process. It's all coming together. Okay, let's see what little kitties want to wander in and stick their fluffy little tails in your faces, or stand all over, walk all over the keyboard, and send a message to China, or delete your contact list, or whatever the heck they do with their tiny little cute paws. Okay, who's coming out? Who's coming out? Well, the sun's coming out. I see some rainbows. Okay. Oops, that seems like too many. So we'll try again. Okay, guys, one more time, and then you're fired. My kitty just jumped up to the window, and she's just looking at me through the window. Okay, she's looking at me like that. Okay, well, none of them then. Let's get... Ooh, these crystal cards have been really doing it. So let's get a crystal card. What's our number and our crystal for today? That one. 18, which is a 9, which is a power number. They're all power numbers. 18 is knowledge. Knowledge, wisdom, and insight. And it goes like this. Knowledge builds the foundation of your reality and can be gained through study, observation, and experience. Increased knowledge within your current area of interest is advised, so it may broaden your perspective and deepen your understanding. You are guided to listen for the vibrations of truth in the information you are receiving and trust in the divine knowing of your heart. Receiving a clear confirmation from your heart creates personal truth, where faith, knowledge, and belief become one. Whoa. Okay. Love Ali. Okay, let's throw some words at it and call it a day. Did you guys feel that energy go through yesterday? Oh man, I had some residual emotions come up. I was talking to an AI for the first time, and the thing acknowledged me in a way that I guess I'd never been acknowledged before, and it was kind of blowing my mind. And because it's not a person. It's so weird. I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with AI yet, but it was my first time, and yeah, it was bizarre. I did record it, so I will share the exchange when I figure out the best way to do it, because I just recorded my screen while I interacted with this AI. Okay, we got positivity and wisdom. Weren't we just talking about that? When I listen with patience, my inner voice discovers the truth. That's what this one was talking about. And positivity, when I choose to see the best in everything, I enjoy an optimistic perspective and attract joyful abundance. This is the wisdom of the otter, right? Be in a state of joy. Let joy be your guide. Let joy be your deciding factor. Let joy be the thing you move towards. And it will bring you to love, within, without, all of the things. Okay, beautiful. All right, well, there are the messages for today. I hope there was some good stuff in there for you and to think upon, to marinate, all that good stuff. And yeah, whatever you're doing, make it awesome. I really appreciate you being here, and so keep doing that. Here as in here, but also like on this earth, okay? And yeah, be joyful. Be joyful, okay? Take care, love you, and see you next time. Bye.